When it comes down to working out, it's actually not that complicated. The reason why it becomes complicated is because we get busy. We get busy and careless, all right? I always speak from the heart here. I've been doing this for, next month will be 17 years. If you're new here to my page, my name is Manny. I'm a certified personal trainer and group fitness instructor. I created Mannys Fitness Program in 2009. We offer indoor boot camp, personal training, and online coaching for weight loss, muscle building, and overall better health and performance. Consistency is key, so accountability goes on top of that. So now look at Giorgio Armani. He just passed away, and he was 91. Very well known person, right? In the fashion industry. So my condolences go to the family. My prayers that they may receive peace during time of trouble, right? Here's the thing with this. I always like to see where they're at with their fitness. I always like to see where they're at with their nutrition. You're gonna learn a lot from somebody that gets to the 90s, but I say but because you can get old, but if you can't do anything at your older age, like where's the quality in that? You know, because you can't move, you can't do this, you can't do anything. So your goal is to actually get old and still be able to function at least semi-properly, right? So he passed away at 91, which is a good age, right? It's a good age. And he says worked until his final days. He says work is the best medicine, right? Work can be the best medicine if it's balanced, right? If it's balanced. There is such a thing as burnout. There is such a thing as it consuming you so much to where you cannot go and work out, right? Because you can't say, oh, my work is my workout. No, it's not. Because a workout is cardio, core, and strength, right? Cardio, core, and strength in a balanced manner. It says he also followed a balanced diet and exercise routine. Okay, so that's good. So he worked a lot. He said they're saying he worked until his final days. He worked a lot. He actually was practicing the Mediterranean diet, which includes more vegetables than anything, right? Still has its fruits. It still has its lean meats, right? Proteins, but it mostly relates to a lot of vegetables, right? Born in Italy, so he just passed away a couple of days ago. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days ago. Yeah, so, and his workout was this, right? He actually did a lot of walking, right? He did a lot of walking, and he did some strength training as well, right? But he always brought up the whole work is the best medicine. Like I said, just be careful with it because a lot of it can just be cognitive, which is good. Cognitive, and that's why I say a balance, cognitive and physical, right? Cardiovascular, physical, every single muscle of the body can be used to raise your metabolism, to keep your strength up, to keep your overall body functions working properly, to keep your core, your posture strong, right? So on and so on. So not only work. Let me see. So over here it says healthy. It says the reason why he was able to prevent Alzheimer's is because he did a lot of cognitive work. This is where it says that he runs. So no, he walks. Let me see. Yep. Armani walks the run. No, not that. Come on. Let's see if we can find it. Well, first of all, the Mediterranean, right? Diet. Right here. Healthy and balanced diet. His favorite food was pasta pomodoro and bent the rules every now and then, he told Harper's Bazaar, which is good. And that's why I always say 80-20. You know, eat a good balanced diet, good nutritional diet, at least 80% of the time, right? At least 80% of the time. And then 20% you can Treat yourself, right? Of course, don't overdo it. Here it is. His diet mirrors the Mediterranean diet, which focuses on whole foods, vegetables, fruits, and lean protein sources. Research suggests that it's the best eating plan for longevity and lowers the risk of several chronic diseases, including type 2 diabetes, cancer, and dementia. Yeah, so Armani's exercise daily. He exercised daily. Now, some people have it confused, thinking that if you exercise more, you get more. That's not always the case, because you can overtrain. Overtrain can happen when you don't let the body recover, repair, replenish, heal, right? So you cannot overdo it either. A lot of people follow people online, like fitness influencers, but these fitness influencers are doing PEDs, steroids, SARMs, TRT, HRT, stem cells, something that's out there. There's so much out there right now, I can't even keep up with it. But a lot of fitness people online that are promoting some kind of fitness line or clothing, supplements or something like that, programs, they're actually promoting it with them looking a certain way, but they didn't get that certain way by just doing natural, normal workout and diet exercise or diet practices, right? They used PEDs. All right. Up until at least November 2016, Armani, who would have been 82 at the time, exercised every morning. See, so that's probably what had him get sick later, because it's going to mention that he actually got sick. He wasn't able to attend one of his business endeavors. So, and maybe because he was daily a walk, it just depends. You know, if you want to work out daily, then it's going to be super low. A walk in the park daily is not bad. A constant running regimen daily can be very harsh for your muscle, right? You need to let it recover. A run it's a high intensity exercise, and then below that is going to be jogging. Below that is going to be power walking. Below that is just a normal, slow, steady state walk, right? Now that you can do daily. Depending on your age, if you're in your teens, of course, you can run every day, you know, because you're able to recover, repair faster. Your body's still really new, unless you haven't been taking care of it as a teen or as a kid, where you were feeding yourself processed foods daily and all that. But other than that, yeah, you can do it when you're really young. We're talking about an 86-year-old right here, okay? Who would have been 82. He started by walking outside or on a treadmill for 30 minutes before doing some aerobics and weight exercises, then finishing with stretches, Harper's Bazaar reported. See, so that's the thing. If he was doing this daily, like he was also doing weight exercises, free weight exercises, that's a lot. That's a lot. I stopped myself from doing that much, right? So it's all a balance, you know, cardio, core strength, and your own fitness level. You don't have to go overboard. There is such a thing as overtrain or not letting your body heal, recover, repair from your last workout, especially if you haven't been practicing a good diet, right? If you're not practicing a good diet, it even takes longer for you to recover, repair, rebuild, all right? So that's why it's important for you to have at least 80% of the time, a good diet for 80% of the time. That way you do recover, repair, replenish, and it doesn't take longer than what it should, right? That way you don't get injured, because if you don't recover and then you work out, you can get injured, all right? So other than that, if you're interested in joining Mannys Fitness Program, visit our website, www.mannysfitnessprogram.com. We're located here in Lompoc, and we have indoor boot camp, personal training, and online coaching for weight loss, muscle building, and overall better health and performance. See you on the next video.